여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 쌤입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. Welcome back to 50 Lessons with Chelo Ssaem. Another lesson na naman ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon, another Korean lesson. Okay, and today we are on our 18th lesson. And sa lesson 18 na ito, another tense na naman ang ating pag-aaralan. Tenses again. But this is a different kind of tense kumpara dun sa mga simple present tense, past, and future tenses na napag-aralan natin before. And therefore, before we start sa ating lesson, of course, hindi mawawala ang sharara! Shout out to Chemara and to Don, Shout out to Chemara and Don Che Hortilan. Thanks for watching. And now let's go to our lesson today. As I mentioned earlier, pag-aaralan natin ay tenses. So which part of tense naman ang pag-aaralan natin? We will talk about progressive tenses. So when we say progressive tenses, merong future progressive, present progressive, and then past progressive tenses. So they are the ko-ita form in Korean. Ko-ita. And from this, papalit-palitan natin to ng present tense, past tense, future progressive tenses. Let's start! So first, let us discover what is a progressive tense using yung language na familiar tayo, and that is English. So in English, progressive tenses, they are the gerunds in English, or when we say gerunds, the ing form of a verb. For example, writing, singing, doing, cleaning. So, lahat ng mga actions na ito ay natapos sa ing, and it simplifies or pinopoint out niya na ang action ay kasalukuyang nangyayari. For example, I am writing, I am cleaning. So, pag narinig mo na ito, alam mo na right at the moment nangyayari yung situation na yun, as in sa mismong scenario, sa mismong time na binanggit. So, writing, doing, singing, it means it is happening progressively. Ginagawa at tuloy-tuloy ang paggawa. Tuloy-tuloy ang kilos dun sa action verb or sa verb na meron tayo. So, isa-isahin natin yung mga progressive tenses. Let us start with the present progressive tense. First, bakit kailangan natin ng present progressive tense wherein we can just use the simple present tense? So, ngayon, i-compare natin yung simple present tense and then the present progressive tense. Okay, that's for number 1. So, the present progressive tense, ang kanyang grammar pattern lamang ay ko-ita. Ko plus ita. Okay? For example, the word mokta. Mokta is the verb to mean to eat, right? To eat. The action verb to eat. Para gawin natin siyang present tense, ang present tense nito ay mogoyo. Mogoyo. Which simply means I eat. I eat. I eat ramen. Ramen mogoyo. Ramyon mogoyo. So, it means, pag sinabi mo ramyon mogoyo, hindi siya specifically na right at that moment, ginagawa mo yung action na yon, tama? And you continuously doing that action. It's just that you said na kumakain ka ng ramyon. Pwedeng, ang tinanong sa'yo, kumakain ka ba ng ramyon o hindi? Sabi mo, ne, mogoyo, ramyon mogoyo. Yes, I am eating ramyun. But it doesn't necessarily mean na right at that moment na tinanong ka ay ginagawa mo yung action na kumakain ng ramyun. Tama? Ngayon, progressive tense, dun papasok ang use niya. Kaya din siya tinawag na progressive. Kasi nga, nangyayari in the present action and you are continuously doing it. So, ano yung present progressive form ng mokta? That is mokko itta or mokko isoyo. Mokko isoyo. Okay. So, when you say mokko isoyo, you say or you mean I am eating. Ngayon, nandun ka na sa ing form ng isang verb. Now, it is clear that you are doing the action right at that moment and continuously mo din na ginagawa yung action na yun. So, yun yung pinag-aiba ng simple present tense and then ng present progressive form ng isang verb. So, paano ba natin nakuha si mokko isoyo? So, nakuha natin siya sa pamamagitan ng pattern na verb stem plus ko itta. Ang verb stem ng mokta ay mok plus ko itta. So, walang space between the verb stem and mok. Magkatabi sila. Ang may space is between ko and itta. Okay? So, mokko itta. Present tense, mokko isoyo. Isoyo. Mokko isoyo. So, this could be our example for the present progressive tense. Gawa tayo ng second example. For the second example, let us use the verb 청소하다, which means to clean. In its present tense, it's just 청소해요. 청소해요. Right? I clean or clean. But, pag naging present progressive na siya, that will become 청소하고 있다. 청소하고 있어요. For example, tinawagan ka ng iyong 친구. Tapos sabi sa'yo ni 친구, 지금 뭐해? What are you doing now? Then you can answer, 청소하고 있다. Or 청소하고 있어. I am cleaning. Right at that moment, ikaw ay naglilinis. So, those are the differences. So, pag sinabi mo namang the present tense lang na 청소해요, pwede nga maging scenario niya is someone ask you, do you clean? Do you clean? Naglilinis ka ba? 네, 청소해요. 청소해요. Yes, I clean. I do clean. But if you want to say na naglilinis ka right at this moment, nangyayari talaga siya ngayon and you're continuously doing that ngayong moment na ito, you will just use the ko itta form. So, 청소하. So, notice that we did not change the hada form to heyo. Instead, tinanggal lang natin yung ta dun sa 청소하다. And then, it left us with 청소하 plus ko 있어요. Plus ko itta. So, you now have the present progressive of 청소하다, which is 청소하고 있다. 청소하고 있다. Cleaning. ing form. Right? So, that's for the present progressive tense. Ngayon, paano naman kapag ang gusto mo i-point out is yung action na ginawa mo kagabi or ginawa mo ng isang araw or ginawa mo ng nakaraang pa is continuously pa rin na nangyayari ngayon sa kasalukuyan. So, doon papasok ang past progressive tense. Simple lang yung gagawin natin for the past progressive tense. All you just have to do is to conjugate to the past tense yung ko itta. For example, this time ang gamitin naman natin is 공부하다. 공부하다, which means to study. In its present tense, it is just 공부해요. 공부해요. But if you want to say naman sa present tense, I am studying right now, studying right now, that is 공부하고 있어요. 공부하고 있어요. 공부하고 있어요. But if you want to say na kahapon pa, simula kahapon ka pa nag-aaral, hanggang ngayon ginagawa mo pa din siya, then you can use 공부하고 있었어요. So we just simply conjugate the ita to its past tense, which is 있었어요. So to say, I've been studying since yesterday. 어제부터 공부하고 있어요. 어제부터 공부하고 있어요. I've been studying since yesterday. 여러분은 언제부터 한국어를 공부하고 있었어요? Since when have you been studying Korean? Future progressive tense. So I bet you already got an idea kung ano yung magiging future progressive tense niya. Yes, that is just the future tense of isul, of ita, and that is isul koyo. So, plus ko, you have ko isul koyo. Gamitin natin ulit si 공부하다. If you want to say, I will study hard tomorrow and continuously do it, you can change the 공부하다 to 공부하고 있을 거예요. However, it is, take note of this, it is more common for Koreans to use the simple present tense rather than the simple future tense rather than the future progressive tense. So, for example, ang gusto mong tanungin is, what are you going to do tomorrow? Neil mo 할 거예요? What are you going to do tomorrow? So, kung meron kang gagawin tomorrow, nasisimulan mo tomorrow, tapos itutuloy-tuloy mo, halimbawa, ikaw ay magda-diet, starting tomorrow, then tuloy-tuloy mo siyang gagawin. Yes, you can just use the 하고 있을 거예요. However, mas madalas mo makikita na gamit nila yung future tense lang. And actually, hindi lang for the future tense. Halos lahat ng mga tenses na pinag-aralan natin ngayon, lahat ng progressive tense na pinag-aralan natin, sometimes, instead of using the progressive tense, Koreans will just use the simple tenses. Kaya kanina, instead of asking, 뭐 하고 있어요? I just ask, 지금 뭐 해? Instead of 지금 뭐 하고 있어? 지금 뭐 하고 있어? Then, someone answered, 먹고 있어. Or, you can just get a reply na, 먹어. 지금 먹어. 나 지금 먹어. I am eating now. O kaya naman, for example, yung friend nagtanong siya ulit sa friend niya, 지금 뭐 해? Or 지금 뭐 하고 있어? So, either dun sa dalawa, pwede niya itanong. The friend could answer, 읽고 있어? 읽고 있어? I am reading. But most commonly, the friend could have just answered, 읽고. I am reading. I'm just reading. Diba? So, bakit pa natin pinag-aaralan to kung hindi naman pala nila ginagamit? Actually, ginagamit nila. They used it. Ang gulo, diba? They are actually using it. But sinasabi ko to sa'yo ngayon, para if in case makakita ka or maka-encounter ka ng isang scenario kung saan dapat ginamit niya yung present progressive tense, past progressive tense, or future progressive tense, hindi ka mag-wonder kung bakit dapat dapat present progressive tense na itong ginamit niya. Bakit present tense lang yung ginamit niya? Ay, mali siya. Diba yung Korean pa yung nagkamali? Diba? It's sarili nilang language yun. So, I'm telling you this so that pag naka-encounter ka na ganun, you will know na, kasi may mga times na mas ginagamit nila yung simple tenses kumpara sa mga progressive tenses. But it doesn't mean that they are not using the progressive tenses. It is vital na dapat alam mo how to use and how to differentiate yung mga simple tenses as well as progressive tenses. Now that you know this one, you can tell your friends, you can speak to your Korean friends kung ano yung mga bagay na gagawin mo ngayon and probably gagawin mo hanggang bukas, or ano yung mga ginawa mo kahapon na ginagawa mo pa rin hanggang ngayon, or what are you doing right now. Okay? And before this vlog ends, I would like to tell you a good news. Goodness. Who wants some good news? So the good news is that if you will visit Anyong English Language Tutorial Center, makikita mo na meron silang 2021 special promo for Korean language program. Ano yun? What's the deal? What's the catch? So you can join a group class, Korean group class, for only 65 pesos per session. Imagine, girl, 65 pesos isang session. Diba? Natuto ka na. So, ang original rate niya is 250 pesos per session sa one-on-one class. But now you got the offer of 65 pesos per session. So, upon enrollment, dapat naka-minimum of 10 sessions ka kapag nag-enroll. Paano talaga nag-isang klase ka ng 65 lang talaga, diba? So, ayan. And who will be your teacher? Naku, ang ganda ng teacher mo doon, Day. Walang iba kundi si Chelo, Ssaem. Ayan. So, ano pa yung hintay mo? Enroll na! Kita-kits sa class. For more infos regarding that promo, kindly visit this page below. And the page of Anyong English Language Tutorial Center. And magkita-kita tayo there. Babush! Oops. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. 안녕히가세요. Bye bye. Past progressive and future for ano ba ang bulol ko?